Everybody, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Rock your body, yeah, yeah. Everybody, yeah. Rock your body right. Cause basics back. All right. Do, do. I don't know if anybody else's TikTok is flooded
Oh
with
yeah, I was
Backstreet
here
Boys. Is it called what is it called? The Sphere?
this year. It's a
Oh,
brand new thing in Vegas, and I feel like I would be sick as hell
I'd be throwing
sitting
up the
in.
whole show.
I've been to Vegas to see Backstreet Boys, and I've seen them in Saskatoon a couple times, but like holy frick,
Yeah.
at the Sphere because it's like it's a whole thing even above you and like their whole like computerized stuff. I would get so motion sickness in there.
Oh,
I'd be
yeah.
toast.
Oh, I'd be throwing up with happiness. See, that's where I got misconstrued. I'm like, I would just be like "Bleh," the whole time.
Yeah. When I saw
Um,
Vegas years ago with our good friend Elise, it was one of the most amazing concerts. And I'm not 100% sure why, if it was just because it was like a super intimate, like more intimate setting, but it wasn't. There were still like thousands of people in there.
yeah.
But we somehow got like super close seats that we didn't even think that we bought. And they were like in our fucking aisle, and we're like, Jesus Christ,
Oh, that's
what
love.
is our life?
Yeah, I remember I saw them. Was it twice in Saskatoon? Definitely once in Saskatoon.
Yeah, they've
Because
for sure have come here twice because I
yeah.
went. You're supposed to come the second time, but then you decided to move to Ireland instead.
Oh yeah, that's
Left
right.
that
Oh yeah.
left
Okay,
that
so then
that day that we went.
then I've only seen them once then, because I know I had gone with you and Elise. I think this was like
Yeah.
back in high school,
Oh yeah.
and I made shirts and everything with my friends.
Yeah.
And I went with them, or it doesn't matter. Cried the whole show. Actually, I literally like how they like have the pretend this is like the blind where they walk out, and I
Yeah.
saw like a hand, and I was like bawling my little face
Um,
off. So
they are just so. Oh my God, are they
and you
ever
know
so
what?
good?
I feel vindicated as well because I've always been a Kevin girl every day for my whole life.
Really?
I've always
Really?
been a Kevin girl, and everybody's like, "Ooh, Kevin." I'm like, "Yeah," the whole time.
That's
Join
so
on,
funny.
yeah.
You know,
So
that's funny. I feel like I jumped on the Nick bandwagon like years ago, but I've actually always loved AJ. I don't
AJ's
know what
fucking
it is,
wild,
like the
and I love
bad
him.
boy stand. I'm just like, oh, toxic
Yeah.
man, give it to me.
No, I don't think he's too toxic though. I think he's like
Not
pretty cool. I
anymore.
think,
No, no, not
yeah,
anymore.
yeah. I mean, truly, like, if anybody's been like beyond the blinds and like knows a little bit about Hollywood, like, yeah, it's fucking toxic. Like, like it's not them, it's like
It's the
the
industry.
management and like the whole thing is not great. Like, yeah, I mean, there's certainly shady things, but to like bring it back to like my little old me being in love with Kevin forever.
That's amazing. Yeah, seeing them in person too, you realize like who has always been a good singer and who is they're still good. Like everyone is good in the band. Everyone is still very good,
Yeah.
but you can tell the ones that really excelled, which was Brian and
Yeah.
AJ.
Brian and AJ. Yeah, AJ's
Because
like
they would do solos and you're
powerhouse.
like,
And
oh,
now I believe there's Brian has like nodes or something like that. Like he's had issues, right? And like of course everybody's like, oh my God, he sounds amazing. I'm like, he does sound amazing. It's like
yeah,
whatever he's been doing, and
really,
people are like, it's AI, it's like this. I'm like, fuck it if it is. I don't give a shit. The man's
you know,
performing 25 years after the fact. He's doing a brilliant job. Like,
and I can only imagine they've sold out every single show because they should.
exactly, because they deserve it. Because they deserve it. And absolutely,
If
like
they decide to go on tour again, I'm fucking going.
I
Absolutely. Take my
I
money.
I was watching these videos and I had like goosebumps all over my body. I'm like, I'm here
Yeah.
watching. Like, I wouldn't go to Vegas again, but I would go for that. Yeah.
You've only been to Vegas once though, Jessica.
I've been twice for
Oh,
sure, maybe three times.
and you wouldn't go back?
Twice. I'm just kind of like, it's really hot. But when
Oh,
I've gone, I'm like not a hot person. I do not like to be hot. Like, even the last few days here in Cary, like, are it was okay. So I have to complain because, as you do, about the weather. So it was like our third Irish summer. We're like 25, 26,
yeah.
28, or whatever they were. And like, so I was working both days in the store. And Saturday was the hottest it had been yet. And I'm like, thank God I'll be in AC all day. Well, that bitch was cranked to 19 all day. And it's like at the back of the shop. So typically it's like a little bit cooler. It was still 24, 25 in the shop. And like
Oh man.
sweaty. I'm a fucking, no, I do
That's
not.
humid, right? That's humid or no?
The humidex
Okay.
is like at 84. So I was very thankful for like it's like a dreary, rainy day. Yesterday it was still kind of warm, and then like last night it was like big storms and stuff, which I'm thankful for.
Oh,
So it
I
was
love
good.
a good big storm. It just like
Yeah.
helps clean everything up. It looks like it
That's what I
smells
need.
so. I
Yeah.
feel like such a millennial saying this, but like I can smell when the rain's coming.
That's,
I'm
no,
like, oh,
no. I literally I said it yesterday. Ooh, you can smell that freshness, but it reminds me of Gilmore Girls because everybody does, and that's it. And you've never watched it yourself. I know you haven't, but and you should because that's a crime
I
not to.
will if you watch horror, then I'll definitely
What do you
watch
mean?
Gilmore.
Okay, but you gotta be specific on the horror here. Like I would
Okay,
watch
I want you to watch
Supernatural.
series. Yeah, Supernatural.
Okay, I'll watch Supernatural if you watch Gilmore Girls.
Sure, you got it.
I'm not kidding you. I
I'm
will
not
turn it
kidding
on
you.
this evening, and
Okay.
I'll cry every night to go to sleep. I'll- but I'll
The
do
first
it.
couple seasons are pretty fucking scary, the way that they bring so it's like it gets more CGI and shit later on, but they're
Yeah.
still really good.
But you
Storyline
know
is so
what?
good.
But Jared Padalecki is in both. So there's our crossover. Ready? He's in
Yes,
season one of
I knew
Gilmore
that.
Girls. He's
Right.
Dean, which also we don't love Dean, but you know what? Some people do. I don't like Dean.
He's Dean. His name is
His
Dean in the
name is
Gilmore
Dean
Girls.
in the show. I know.
'Cause, yeah,
In Gilmore Girls, he's Dean. Yeah.
that's so funny that they decided to keep him as the
I don't
same
think they
name.
kept him. I think they were like, you've played a Dean.
You know, you look like you respond really well to a Dean.
You seem you could be a Dean. Yeah, you look like a Dean. Yeah. But no, now when they did that show, this is lovely. Also, welcome back, guys. You know how it goes. This I should there's no
Welcome to our
introduction needed. Am I
show.
recording? Yeah, okay, we're good. I was gonna say, as long as that's what's happening, we haven't just been chatting,
Mhm.
which there's like, I mean, as we say, like our conversations really don't sound any different than this. So where was I going with this? Oh yeah, so when they filmed Gilmore Girls, like he would have been about 20, probably 18, 19, 20. So this was like way before. Was it Supernatural? Is that what it's called?
Yes. Sorry, I forgot. Jared is
Padalecki.
Sam
Oh,
is
okay.
in Natural. Sorry. Dean is a totally different name, and now I can't remember. I just assumed it was the same. I totally screwed up.
Oh, I
Supernatural
see.
found. Don't come for me.
Yeah.
I'm trying my best.
Oh, it wasn't too bad. Okay, I'm just looking
It's
here. So
Jensen. Jensen
um,
Ackles.
Jensen Ackles, yeah. So that he's Dean. Okay, interesting. Yeah. So Gilmore Girls it was 2000 to 2007, but he was only in like 2000 to like 2004, maybe. I think he was in the first 3 or 4 seasons. I can't remember, and I should know that. But Supernatural started in 2005, so it would have been like just after. I'd say definitely like a year after. So, but yeah, yeah. Such a strange man. And kind of a large forehead. That was really rude of me to say, but it's kind of true. I'm like, you know what? He's kind of got a particular look to him. He's a handsome man. Don't get me wrong, but just a
Sam.
lot.
Or sorry, not Sam. Yeah, Jensen.
Jared,
Or no, that's
Jared
fair
Padalecki, nice
enough.
guy. But like I said, I
Yeah.
don't like Dean, so I'm like,
Well, and I can imagine, like, I get it because when I watch certain shows, it's really hard to take the character away from the real person. And you're just like, you know what? I don't like you. I
exactly.
don't like
Yeah,
your face.
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
like your attitude.
That's
But
I'm like, yeah.
in Supernatural, you're gonna see Sam cry probably every episode. So you'll be
Uh,
like, okay,
But
like
we
literally.
bitch in Gilmore Girls as well, so it's fine. You love
Oh,
him in the beginning, but then like as like the seasons go, I'm like, it's toxic. But that's I think the character. I mean, they've written the character really well.
um, in real life, and I think that helped adjust different seasons because they're like, oh my God, Sam cries again, and so like then they they made fun of it in an after season, being like, what are you gonna cry about it?
Oh, that's why. Okay, I've seen those because I'm like, I don't fucking know.
It's
Like,
so funny. Oh my God, the fandom is insanity.
yeah, I know. It's just
Rewatching them again because again, like I haven't seen all the new seasons. I say new
yeah,
seasons, they've been done for a while now, but
yeah.
I haven't seen at least 10 seasons since I stopped. And I think I stopped at season 10.
Like at least 10. I will not be. I will watch as many seasons as there are Gilmore Girl seasons. Okay,
How many of that?
I think there's like 7 or 8,
All
7.
right.
But like, I'm
Yeah.
going to look here because it's just a little bit easier. Episodes. Da 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 da. You guys know. You guys get it. You get it. I think it's 7. Yeah, there's 7 seasons. Okay, I can. And
Okay.
you're a binger, so you'll like totally love it. You need to just do it. Yeah. I will
If you can commit to 7 seasons of Supernatural, I will commit to 7 seasons of Gilmore Girls. I'm gonna grab a package at the front before people are crazy.
because
Not my,
don't
then
you
my.
worry. Don't you worry. Okay, so anyways, so we always start our episodes off with a like song or like something. because I mean, we love doing that. We love being like, "Wah, wah, 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 wah." But one of the things that we're gonna be talking about today, actually, the thing we'll be talking about today is raising your vibration, raising your spiritual vibration, to be more specific. So, we have like always, as guests, as you've been aware, we always start out with a song, and that's truly to kind of like get ourselves kind of like ha ha ha. It's kind of like our little chant together. Although this last
Yeah.
today for Backstreet Boys, I like muted it and I like had to like get myself in the frame of mind.
Yeah.
And so I said, Brittany, see if you can guess a song. And I'm like miming it, but like not saying the words. I was just like dancing to like the tune, like everybody, yeah. And I was gonna do a different Backstreet Boys song, but I didn't. But anyways, but Brittany guessed it because it's just the way she is. Um, but yeah, man,
Because
oh
we're
man,
connected. We're connected.
we're connecting. But I was, yeah, as I was kind of preparing this episode, I was like, we actually, every time we step into our, say, booth, recording booth here, it's like we have to get ourselves like energetically. I feel
Yeah.
like that's standard for like a lot of people, not
Any
like
entertainer.
anything, not even entertainer, just like sometimes you have to get yourself like, okay, ready for work. Do you know what I mean? Like I got my coffee, I got
Yep.
my, my fun smoothie or whatever. Like I got a great
You like
lunch
listen
today.
to your
Do you know what I mean?
favorite song or a podcast on the way to work.
Exactly. So like getting yourself into this like high vibrational state
Yeah.
helps you basically like succeed at life. Let's say that. Lols.
Helps you succeed at life. That is
Exactly.
my.
TM on a t-shirt. Um, yeah,
Oh, well, speaking of that, I would still like to do merch one day.
I know you do. And I'm like, for whom? For whom? And
I
to
might just
where?
like do it for myself, but I feel like other people would want merch. I don't know. Maybe not. If you would like merch, can you let me know? Because I'm gonna get something for
Me?
myself. And
Brady's
would you like
dying for merch. And I'm just like, another thing.
I
Another.
another thing.
Another thing.
Yeah, I know.
I don't have any more
God,
room on my plate for merch.
well, no kidding. If I could figure it out, I might just like do something super basic and just like either have a sweater or a t-shirt or whatever, and then it might just be for me and for you.
I think it would be great. Honestly, it would be nice. That'd be fine. We'll figure something out. We know
Yeah.
some people. We'll figure that out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess I would say that's a great thing. So yeah, raising your spiritual vibration is about aligning more deeply with your highest self, cultivating inner peace, and tuning into a higher frequency of energy, love, and awareness. It can positively impact your mental, emotional, and even physical well-being. So yeah, I really like to go through like a couple of things that you can do, that anybody can do at any point, to kind of get yourself out of that funk. And now, one of the reasons I wanted to do this is because I've been feeling on such a spiritual low, and like
Mhm.
very like, again, like I've had my mental struggles, I've had my physical struggles. I've just been really in like a deepest of fucking ruts. And if you're on TikTok and you've heard, oh, Taurus is going out of Gemini or Uranus is out of whatever or out of Taurus, for the this is factual. This is what they've been saying in the last, sorry, maybe I don't have it memorized yet, but for the last 6 years, I think is it Uranus? I gotta look because my friend shared it with me.
Goodness.
Hold on. I want to say it was the last 6 years. Um, yeah, the first, okay, yeah, it was from like the beginning of the July. This was like, yeah, 6 years of hell. I want to say it was Uranus, but let me just check here. Sorry. Vamping,
Very
vamping, 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 vamping. That's what I'm doing.
good.
That's what I'm doing. Yeah, yeah. Uranus. Yeah, it's Uranus. So Uranus has been in like Taurus for the last 6 years, which has been like really grueling for the
Yeah.
Taurus sign. So like this is like, oh my God, like Taurus has been through hell the last 6 years. And I'm like, that's hilarious because that's the entire time that I've been a mother.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean just those where I've lost my entire sense of self and well-being and like I've never been more fucked in my life. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Also, a total side note, there's also another TikTok. This is what's gonna happen today, guys. There's this girl
Yeah.
who's like laughing and she like decided to like trick her friends by like not smiling while she laughed.
Oh fuck, I think I've seen that. Yeah.
I had a really good one there. Ryan's gonna wonder what the fuck I'm doing. Anyways, sorry about my Billy Goat laugh there. But yeah, so I've literally been going through it, and I feel like I'm finally able to come out of that. But not, it's funny because it kind of all is aligned. And then this came out, I was like, well, yeah, like girl, it's been really fucking tough. It's been fucking hard. I have like not loved the last, even though being a mother has been fantastic, my children are obviously wonderful
Also
people.
allowed to, it can be both. It is allowed to
I've
be both.
truly, I've had some amazing experiences in the last 6 years, but it has been, there's nothing about it for me that has been easy or given or like, it's like, of course this is going to happen. Of course this is going to go wrong. Of course that's going to happen. Because like, there's no easy way in my life for anything to happen. Nothing is just given to
Not for
me
the
and
last
like,
6 years,
okay, no
anyway.
strings. Like, where's the other shoe? I've always been waiting, and the shoe always has dropped. So
But I
I'm
wonder too,
like,
because you have been a little jaded, where you're
uh-huh.
like, where's the other shoe going to drop, that you almost manifest something going wrong
That's
because
why
you're
I'm
like,
like, and
that, so it's gonna happen.
exactly. And that's where I'm trying to be like, okay, so where is my, I like, where is my vibration? Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
outside of like our podcast and like meeting with like those friends that fill my cup, like I haven't been maybe making the time to spell cast, do
Yeah.
any of my potions, do like I get together with some friends, but truly it's just like recovery speech. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, oh, I just need to chill and chat. Like I just need to go for coffee and a walk and like bitch and cry about all the things that are happening. Do you know what I mean? So that's kind of like the only times that I've kind of done the self-care. So
Yeah. Good
what
when
I've
you're
been
at the
doing,
breaking point.
what I'm at the breaking point, I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do? Thank God. I shouldn't say thank God because like there, I know absolutely, even though my life sucks at times, it could be so much worse. Do you know what I mean? And that's where I'm like, oh, it's fine
It's
because it'd
still
be worse. Da,
fucking,
da, da.
but it's
But it
still fucking
sucks.
bad, and you're still allowed to be upset about it.
Exactly. It's still valid that it's fucking sucks. And I'm allowed to say that because it's my life and I
Oh
know
yeah.
I've lived it. It sucks sometimes. But in that same breath, I'm aware and I'm actively trying to reclaim the light that I've had. But like I said, I haven't seen it. I don't know her, haven't met her or saw her in 6 years. And it totally, I'm like, yeah, when I was like pregnant with Colin, it was the worst pregnancy. I looked like someone completely different already. Do you know what I mean?
That was
Because of
crazy
my,
too,
it
because
was
you
like
didn't
my,
change at all with Maria, but for some reason you
no,
just
it was
changed
Colin.
with Paul.
Everything was different. My feet were bigger. My nose was my whole face.
It was so
Everything was
wild because it's
swollen.
so weird.
I was,
We're like, what the hell?
it was
I
awful.
still,
But do you mean it was like, it was every part of me changed from that
yeah.
moment, right? So then now, like I said, that's again, it's what it is. This is where I've gotten to. But that being said, is like I need to start reclaiming that. So part of that is like I am obviously I'm a talker. I've been going to counseling myself. I'm trying, and that's my regular like shift routine. Like every week I go because I found a great counseling office that I can afford to go weekly because I know that that is not always the thing. I'm basically I'll give you guys a
Amazing.
lowdown. I found through Killarney, like it's a Southwest or whatever counseling,
Mhm.
they have a student counselor. So she's like not fully certified in certain areas, but she's as a student and able to see me or whatever. And I said, okay, like what's the price? And she's like, well, it's usually whatever you can afford. And she's like, it can be like 20. I'm like, I can do 25 a week. Is that okay? Yep. I'd be
Yeah.
stupid not to. So that was like the thing that aligned really well with me is like
Ah,
because I'm not working full time here. It's not
yeah.
like I
But
can't
then
because I've
you
got the
ask for
kids.
it, you're like, I'm asking for help. Help me out. And then
Help me
something moves.
out. And that was it exactly. And like I was on the wait list for like a month before that was offered to me, but it was like I knew I needed it. I had reached out and that was kind of it. Like I put my faith in like I just know that I'm ready to do that and I was ready to explore it at that point. I've been in counseling since like December or January, I think. I had I know I submitted my forms in November, had the call in December, booked January, I think. So like I've been in counseling for about 6 months now, just over 6 months, because she's been gone or whatever,
Almost
I was gone
going,
or whatever.
almost going weekly.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
almost.
she's on her like Holly Bobs right now, as I say.
What does
Um
that mean? This Holly Bob?
holidays.
Oh, I was like,
The
what is,
Irish
what?
call it Holly Bobs. I
Adorable.
think it's hilarious. On Holly Bobs. I know. But yeah, so I haven't seen her like in the last couple of weeks, and I'll still be, she's off for July, whatever. But even like I've been able to kind of get that kind of stuff again to reclaim the light and the spark that I've lost. At
I
least
get
I've
that.
noticed. Do you know what I mean?
Ah,
So yeah. So anyway, so in that process, I am practicing my gratitude. I'm trying to shift my focus to being thankful. And like, do you mean even though I again like I I can bitch and moan about shit all day, but like if the things that I'm thankful for is like, oh my God, my husband remembered to like buy water, like because I prefer to drink bottled water or whatever. You know what I mean? Like it's like little things like that. I'm like, oh, fantastic. Like, thank you. I was able to do that today.
Yeah.
Another thing, and this kind of goes along with every person I know, is observing our thoughts. So like catching the negative patterns. So like when I have like the fears or like resentment or like judgment, I'm
Yeah.
trying to like turn them into like compassion and more understanding in my own
Yes.
way as well. And not just towards myself, but towards others. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I know that a lot of people can kind of fall into that instance where if we're in a toxic environment, it's so easy to go with the flow because there's like nip and napping going on. Um, but I teach my kids to be kind, so I should also be kind. Do you know what I mean? Like that is like
Right.
why
Nice.
would I teach them one thing and perform differently? Right. And like really I'm not my my montage or like my like saying to myself through my experiences, and if you know, you know, I'm not a monster. I know this. And I have to remind myself that because sometimes it feels like that's kind of how the things have like things are erupting everywhere. And I'm like, what? Do you know what I mean? But I'm not a monster. I'm not a monster. I do not behave that way. My children will never behave that way, and they have never behaved that way because I set the example, right? So that's part of it as well. I think it's different because I do have children, and like I'm aware of their little eyes watching me as well. And I think that's kind of where this fuel to like again reignite the spark is coming from.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm
No,
sorry.
you're definitely not a monster at all. But I understand when things blow up, you're like, am I the problem?
Yeah,
Like, am I
truly,
the reason that this is
truly.
happening?
And like that's I think we can kind of get into our own brains. Like again, when my health issues started, I was so paranoid. And that's where,
Yeah.
like, again, through counseling, I would like talk about my week and whatever. And then I would say to Karen, is her name, I'm like, I just don't even know. Like, did I do wrong? She's like, no. I'm like, okay, thank you. Like,
You're like,
because I
thanks
just
for
need to hear it.
validating that I did nothing wrong
I'm
because,
like,
like, what the fuck is
but then
happening?
also I'm like, oh, there's the devil's advocate that lives within me. They'd be like, well, she's your counselor. What is she gonna say? But like, have I told her the whole situation? Yes. Have I like brought my receipts? Yes. Do you know what I mean? Like when things like that, like I said, I think the only way that we can truly heal is if we're like open to doing so, right?
Yeah.
Anywho, I'm not your mouth. I'm
No, I
not your
get it.
mother.
No, I get it. And it is like this is the whole point of the episode too, is like you go through the dirt to try
Yeah.
to get back to yourself again. And it could
Yeah.
be every day for some people that are like they wake up and they're like,
Exactly.
okay, I need to find the motivation to get out of bed. I need to do the motivation to have a shower. I need the
Yeah.
motivation to get to work. I need
Exactly.
the
Yeah.
motivation to make myself eat. Like all those different things that you're just
Yeah.
kind of in survival mode until it can become easy again.
Exactly. Yeah. And I think that's like where like again, like I'm just using myself as an example. A lot of people live in that like survival mode is right. I mean, it's like fight or flight, but like if you're just surviving, like
Yeah.
that's not okay. You know, you need to I just want to say you need to figure stuff out, but like you should look after yourself, right? Or
Well,
like
in
if you
theory,
find
it
a
would be
reason.
ideal.
Yeah, sometimes you don't know you're in survival mode until you like get perspective too, right?
Yeah.
So that like kind of leads me to my next part. All that we're still in like that purifying because when we're limiting our low vibe inputs, so that could be like your social media, the
Yeah.
conversations that we're a part of, the
Yeah.
environments that we go to, the friend groups that we are with. Do you know what I mean? I think I'm going to give you guys all credit because I know the type of individual who's going to tune into this podcast is going to be somebody who is a respectful person, is, like I said, kind to others, and is aware of bad behavior. Do you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I think, yes, I know gossip exists, but is there good gossip? Oh my God, did you hear she got a promotion? Oh my God,
That's the
that's
thing.
so
Yeah.
exciting. She's having a baby.
Yeah.
Then there's the bad gossip. And I don't even want to give you an example for that because you know, I feel like in our
Well,
guts,
like
is there
it can be using the ones that you just said in a negative tone.
and
Oh,
that's
she's
exactly, oh my
oh,
God,
she's having
exactly.
enough.
She's having another
Like,
baby. Like,
yeah.
exactly.
And
And
the
that's
thing-
where,
but the thing is though too, a lot of people don't understand the more you decide to gossip, it's gonna come back to you. Everything that you
really,
give, you get back. And so
exactly.
then when like not just because I know some people in my life that do this and then when things happen not so great, I'm like, what'd you fucking expect? Like
Exactly. Like, yeah,
I'm not
that
sure
kind
what
of
to tell
happens.
you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it is like, again, being more mindful. And like, I think this is that call to action for you is to like, if you in your gut feel like something around you does not feel right,
Mhm.
like you are a clever person. You know that that is not right then.
Yeah.
Or you can navigate your way out of it. Do you know what I mean? And if it's maybe just being like, you guys like really, like, do you have to be so hard on her? Or do you have to like, or say, you know, I really like didn't really appreciate that comment. It really hurt my feelings. Do you know what I mean? It is, I
Yeah.
mean, hey, communication is hard. And again, I've got somebody on my side I've got a teammate with this. Like
Yeah.
my counselor and I build those conversations that are so hard.
Yeah.
And I know, again, I know that that is a privilege. Um, but I'm willing to talk to anybody if they want to. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm not, but I think as
It's just having that ear available saying, yeah, we're here.
exactly, exactly,
That's why
yeah.
I love to have those questions of the month so much too, because there's some questions that I'm like, I wonder if they've ever talked to anybody else about this before.
Exactly, yeah.
It's great because then you can stay anonymous. There's no judgment because we don't know who you are.
Don't know who you are.
And we just want, and then that way it provides like a safe space if they're just like, I just need some guidance and I don't want
You don't want the
anyone in my
whole lecture or exactly. You don't want anyone in your circle to know or whatever. Like
any
you'll
box.
never, yeah, yeah,
No, I completely get that for sure.
yeah.
Um,
I've got a
after
few
that,
more things. That was literally only my first point. Did you know that?
uh, well, and also I was going to add to that
Yeah.
your body when you are around someone or a place or whatever of what your body decides to tell you. I know people that will get physically sick. Like they'll either be nauseous or it's not excitement, it's not
Mhm.
worry. It's definitely come away from that interaction feeling quite ill. So like you got to listen to your body because when you want a sign, sometimes it's going to be that close to home. Your body's going to say, well, I don't actually want to be here.
Like,
I don't to be around that person. Or if there's
yeah,
an event coming up that you know that you're not going to be comfortable at, like check in with your body and ask, like, is it a fuck yes or a fuck no?
exactly. Yeah. 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 No, I think that's very relative. Exactly. Um, I do have other things, but yeah, we'll move on a little
Yeah,
bit. And then, like I said,
I'm here.
this is the point of it. So the next I would be is connect with your stillness. So in that sense, it would be like regular meditation, sitting quietly for like 5 to 10 minutes daily. If you can, I've still kind of only found time, truly, when I close my eyes at night to just kind of have some like intentional breathing
Yeah.
or breath work or prayer, if you want to call it that, just to like tune in.
Yeah.
Really, what that time does, it raises our awareness and calms the nervous system, right? So
Yeah.
that's like the biggest thing there is kind of like, okay, like I'm bringing attention to every part of my body. I'm kind of checking in with everywhere, and I can calm and bring my nervous system down from here, even high stress to like calm, and then I can start to again raise my vibration. So yeah, like I said, breath work or prayer can also do something like this, but then time in nature. So you know what I mean? Like nature is naturally at a higher frequency. So if you can walk barefoot, I think they call that earthing.
Earth.
Um, earthing. I don't know. Walking barefoot somewhere. So you know, like if you've got a backyard or if you've got a little patch of grass, you've got anything, even a piece of cement, anything that's like outside barefoot would be so good. Sitting by some water or listening to water or even bird song can like reset your energy as well. And my friend Zoe, I think I've told you this, I might have even said it on the pod before. And she, like, I think about it so often. We were out for a walk one day, me and Zoe, about a couple months ago. We were chatting away again on my like, one of my like not great kind of walk and talks. I mean, I have to just, I have a support system and I'm using it, right?
Oh,
Um, and we were just chatting and where we were in the park, like the birds were whistling and tweeting away and singing away. And she was like, like when the birds are singing like that, it means there's like no predators around. It means you're safe because they feel safe enough to sing. And I'm actually emotional thinking about it.
that is beautiful though.
Sorry.
Take the moment, just take the moment. It's okay. That is beautiful. Now you got to find when you want to start singing again, when you don't think that there's a predator around.
Exactly. So that's sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm on some pretty SSRIs, so I don't get
And I'm
emotions
not.
off
And I'm
anymore,
not.
but they're working.
Yeah. And I'm not. Like I was able to successfully come
Yeah.
off of mine, which was a goal of mine, and I've accomplished it.
Yeah,
So hooray.
totally. No, no,
But
I really quite enjoy.
oh, I'm like, I
Really
should just go
much.
back on it. Life would be easier if I didn't have to like be responsible for these emotions, right?
Well, that's
Anyways,
okay.
so she said that. And now it's like that's part of my calm down process is if I'm feeling like and like I'm outside or whatever, I do listen for the birds. Do you know what I mean? And that's where I'm
Mm.
like, okay, I'm safe.
Yeah.
I'm safe. I'm with my children or whatever. They're safe. And like, do you know what I mean? So that's a huge grounding moment for me.
Yeah.
So I truly I think about it every day. And it was so I told her I was so thankful that she told me that. Like it wasn't something
That
that
is
I had
amazing. I've
known.
never heard you say that before. I love that. I
Yeah.
love that.
So yeah, so truly like God, I love my people here. They're fantastic. And like she's Zoe, she's an American. I won't hold that against her. No, she's like one of my like nomads that I met here. As I know you guys have heard of Jackie. What's up, girl?
Yeah.
Um, I fucking love Jackie. She's my favorite. She's in Canada now, and I miss her.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, hmm.
seriously,
Should
I
I
miss her.
call her up? Just kidding.
No, she's
Kidding.
in Ottawa. She's in Ottawa. I should tell Jill to look her up, or she should meet Jill.
Yeah, you should get connected.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry. Yes.
By
So yeah,
the time you hear this, Jack, you'll be back home probably.
yeah, she might be actually. But anyways, it's fine. Actually, she probably will be. It doesn't matter. Anyway, so that's one of those things that I've like had to use every day because I needed to use it every day. Um, I know now sometimes, yes, the birds don't sing literally,
Yeah.
but I have to look for the birds, look for the singing and listen for it because it's not going to present itself as a bird every time when I'm out
Right.
walking in the, what it's how is it going to present itself when I'm home?
Yeah.
What does the bird sound like that I need to hear, right?
Could be your little cat, Lizzie, just being a
Lizzie,
silly
oh,
mouse playing with Rosie's
Lizzie,
tail.
it could be the smell of shit that she's like, oh, you found a corner.
Oh no. Oh no. She
So
doesn't
she's
have a
fine.
cat box, or does she not
We,
like to use it?
yeah, we're working on it. I might need to go get a tissue. Sorry.
That's fine. It's okay.
I'm
Take your
fine.
time.
Oh, Athens.
Take
Yeah,
your time.
I need a tissue. If you want to just talk to our
Okay,
friends
yes,
for.
I can chat. No, no, I completely get. Um, Emotions are really hard. They, yeah. And not to say that I'm completely numb to anything right now. Postpartum and during my last pregnancy really kicked my ass. So I knew as soon as my little one was born that I needed to go on something different and stronger. And thankfully, it helped me pull myself out of the mud.
Oh, sorry. Crying on a podcast. I've never.
Oh, how dare
Have
you?
I?
Have
I
never.
cried?
That
Have
doesn't,
I cried
yes.
on here before? I've
Yeah.
cried on here before.
Yeah.
As you
Yeah.
do, I suppose. Like, Well, I meant it. I meant it. Okay,
Okay. That's
moving on. Moving on.
yeah.
Nourishing
Find
your
the birds.
body. Oh,
Find
sorry.
the birds. Find the birds.
Find the birds. Nourish your body and your energy. So, eating high vibrational foods, a lot of like whole foods, like plant-based fruits, green seeds. That's going to help like
Make
support our
yourself a
bodies.
sweet bowl of guacamole.
Oh,
That me, that brings me fucking joy. That like
yes, that
lifts my
is
vibration
joyful. That is
ton.
joy. Oh, yeah, yes. I
I
love
know.
guacamole.
If you don't like avocado, make a good pico.
Mm-hmm.
Pico's also fucking
Salsa,
awesome.
baby. Anything like that. But yeah, and it's those whole foods that are just gonna like support your body's natural energy field, right? We are energy. Just remember that.
Mhm.
Hydrate and cleanse. So pure water. Honestly, water, any water. Just drink your water. This is your call.
Yeah.
Or like a physical detox, which could be like an Epsom salt bath or like a
Mhm.
sauna, something like that, to really help you sweat and release all the toxins. That can really help with like physical and like your physical and energy in that sense.
Yep.
You could do, yeah, like I said, physical cleansing as well, showering, bathing, that, or an energetic with like sage or Palo Santo, any of that as well. And incense is great as well. And then also with that nourishing, you want to move with intention. So like I like love to walk and stuff like that, but yoga or Pilates or dance.
Yeah, I've been starting to do more like random dance parties with Harrison, and I'm like, oh, look at my hips.
I
I'm just
know.
gotta grease them up a little bit because they
Yeah.
sound like the Tin Man off of Wizard of Oz, but it's coming. It's
Yeah.
coming.
Right. I think it's like if you move your body, you can move your life force, is what I've heard. So it's just like anything to kind of again moving with intention. If I'm gonna dance, have you heard that like the shimmy a day keeps
Oh
the
yeah, I have heard of that. I think that's cool. I'm like, why
shimmy a
not?
day?
Like,
Exactly.
it looks like you're supposed to like shake your whole body.
Yes, you're supposed
Just
to like
releases all of the cobwebs. You're like, whew.
exactly shake it off, shake it off. That's so
Yeah.
funny because that is actually Harrison's like favorite song. Isn't it? Shake it off, shake
Yeah, if I
it.
hit Taylor Swift, heck yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's funny. Yeah.
But I think I'm getting him more into house music now, which is awesome because that's my favorite. It's like techno, house, everything with
Oh
like
my
a
God.
real good.
Oh, I know. Colin loves your taste of music
I
and
know
Brian's
because he's
taste of
my
music.
bone.
I know it. There's a one song, the World on Fire song that you
Oh,
sent us like months ago. Yep.
yeah.
We still listen to it probably every day.
Oh
But
my God. I got a couple more to give him too, because they're so
he's
fucking.
did I say he's really into MGK these days, Machine Gun Kelly. And
Did you
there's a
did you show
song,
him Cliche yet?
oh, Brittany, have I ever?
I love
He
that song.
loves that. I love that song. I was like, oh, it's catchy. And he had like heard it on like TikTok, or whatever. And he's like, what's that? And now, so it's my, but
I
now
have
I've
another
had,
song because he
oh,
likes
sorry.
that. I have another one to send you that is like a techno vibe
Oh,
that is so good from him. It's like years and years and years and years
yeah.
old.
And this is the first I've really like ever listened to him, so I'm open to it. But what was I gonna say? What was I gonna
Sorry.
say? Oh yeah, so because Colin is like really tall and scraggly and like blonde, and he's really only ever wanted to have like black hair, quote unquote, like dark hair, like because a few of his friends at school have dark hair, and like Ryan has dark hair, and I have
Oh
dark hair, and Maria has
yeah.
dark hair, and he's blonde. So I had
But
said,
I
I'm
think
like,
that's
I know, but I was like, look it, Colin is a boy who's like skinny like you and like blonde hair. And
yeah.
he's like, that's gonna be me when I'm older. And Ryan's
Okay.
like, yeah,
Okay,
sure, he'll
good.
marry whatever version of um what's her name? Megan Fox.
Oh
Whoever
yeah.
Megan Fox of the day is. I was like, go for it, boy. But
Yeah. Make it worth it. I gotta find this song for you because it's
okay.
gonna bug me if I don't at least find
No,
it.
that's okay. Keep looking for it if you want. But yeah, so I think like again that like that intentional of like right, shaking away the cobwebs and just like shake it off, shake it off.
Hey.
Okay. The next one I know is like, again, like a process, but it's opening your heart.
Oh
So
yeah.
again, we kind of talked about like acts of kindness and like, being kind overall, but we want like love is the highest vibration, right? It's the highest vibration. So doing something kind, even silently wishing somebody well, can raise your own frequency. So that could be like, again, those birthday texts. It could be, I've heard this, like if you message somebody out of the blue, first thing we're gonna say, oh, they're like won't matter, they won't want to hear that, or like it's so weird or whatever, they won't appreciate it, or it'd be more weird than it would be. I've like been called to be like, just send it anyways. Who the
Yeah.
fuck cares? Who
Yeah.
cares? Do you know what I mean? Like they more often than not, they're gonna be, oh my God, that was so kind that they were thinking of me. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I find I do that more and more on Instagram. Like it could be someone that I either don't really talk to, because I love watching stories. Love that
yeah,
shit. I
yeah,
love posts that celebrate lots. Like I'll always like it. I try to comment more. I'm really bad at commenting, but if it's a story, I will send a direct message for sure. Because I'm like, you know what? You may never see it. You might check it in 6 months from now.
yeah,
But like I'm rooting for you. I want to be your
totally.
big.
Exactly. And I think that's like part of it is like, why can't I be like everyone's biggest fan? Like, it doesn't matter. I know like people in my life that are like, oh, that's weird. I'm like, I am weird also. Is that news? That's not news. Like, even the
You know
girls
what?
at work, they're like, Jessica, you're friends with everybody. I was like, yeah, like, sure, I'll be friends
Why
with you.
not? I catch you.
Exactly.
Is that a
Like,
bad thing?
exactly. As like even work yesterday, a girl came in with a beautiful dress on. My boss is like, oh, such a gorgeous dress and whatever. She was going to the back, and I was going to approach her anyway, see if she needed a hand. And I like went from like also like your dress is so gorgeous. Where is it from? And she like got
Yeah.
it wherever 2 years ago. They're not even in business. Like oh darn it! I'm like it's gorgeous. You look beautiful. Like and I think that like even that going out of my way to not necessarily compliment her in the dress, but like just to like notice that because like it was thoughtfully put on by somebody else as well. Do you know what I
Oh,
mean? Like she had intention to wear it, and I'm like, oh, I recognize it was really beautiful that you put it together.
I
No,
love that. I have another example as well that when you don't necessarily, that person doesn't necessarily know that you're rooting for them. I find I notice myself doing this lots when I'm driving. And if I'm seeing somebody like just hustling out there, like doing their run or their jog or with their kids or with their
yeah,
dogs or alone, like even this morning I was coming back home and I was watching this gentleman run and I was just like, man, it's fucking smoky outside. Like
yeah,
this is not an ideal month, but you know what? You're fucking crushing it. Like go
go
boy,
man. Exactly.
You're doing great.
Plus,
Hopefully,
you're sat like you're in your house being like, you can do that. Whereas I'd be like, beep beep beep, yay, go you.
no. Well, I was driving. I didn't want to scare him. It was
I
a
was
whole
gonna
thing.
say, see, Ryan would be like, please don't say anything, and I'd
Oh
be
yeah,
like,
no. My
let's
Ryan
say
would be
something.
like, "Turn this car around. We're going home."
So I'm like, let's talk to everybody. I'm
Yeah.
everybody's friend. But
Well,
that's
everyone
I
certainly
yeah.
comes up to us and talks to us. What the? There was something else that happened the other day that I thought of you because I forgot to warn somebody that it happens. Candy, when Yeah, when Ryan's auntie was here, she was with me and mom, and I forgot to tell her that just random people will stop and talk to me.
Yeah.
It happened everywhere we went, and I was like, I'm sorry that I forgot to tell you that. I hope that didn't make you uncomfortable. It shouldn't. It's just really nice. Like
Yeah.
I don't mean to, but I just didn't close off my like aura or
Energy
like my
field.
heart
Yeah.
chakra. I just was just
Yeah.
like, hey, I'm so fucking excited.
Welcome.
Extend. Extend all
Approachability.
the beautiful yellow, green,
Exactly.
red,
Hello.
pink,
And exactly,
purple.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, like it's a gift, really it is. Yeah, I think that's really good. I was gonna say forgiveness is part of this, like opening your heart as well. So like letting go of past hurts,
Hmm.
like and things that are like in your energetic load. I've definitely been closing some chapters, and it's not like I've had to do anything with it. I don't have to like write any messages or letters. I think I just have to like think about it, think about something, and like accept that and like
Yeah.
of course I'm like, okay, why do I feel this way? I'm like, okay, because of this. And then I have to like remember, like, like, I have to like forgive myself, or whatever. I have to be like, this is just the way it had to happen or whatever. And like I've been able to feel better a lot about a lot of things from my past that like
Good.
are just normal things. Do you know what I mean? Like being so fucking embarrassing in like elementary school and high school. Like, yeah, like girl,
I hear
I
you.
know.
I
Yeah.
hear you. Also, I've
I've
got
been embarrassing up
some
till
tea for you
yesterday
also.
and today.
Uh,
So
Speaking of lowering our vibrations, I have some really good tea for you to tell you off the pod.
okay. I love tea. Love tea.
Yeah.
Just finished my
You'll
last
enjoy
one.
it. You'll enjoy it.
Okay.
It's because it's someone who wronged you.
Oh, I love that for me. Okay. That sounds good.
So it's
I
like that
love
karma. And I'm like, you know what?
that.
This is nice. This is
That makes
nice
me
to know.
happy. I'm enjoying. I'm gonna look forward to that tea because that's again.
Yeah.
I've just been
It's
myself. So
redemption. It's
it's
redemption.
redemption, exact vindication. Okay. Self-love rituals, daily affirmations, journaling, or gentle self-care. Oiling your skin or like resting, taking the rest. Um, attune you to love with it. So basically, I just want to like recenter. I want to appreciate every bit of my body. I actually do a lot of like my oiling. But basically, it's like out of the shower, I like take them off because I wash myself in the shower. But I have an
Yeah.
oil that I love the smell of that doesn't make me like break out in hives and like sneeze like the devil. And it's like perfect. I put it everywhere and it feels good and I smell good. And I love that for me. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, I feel better because I can smell that. I'm like, ooh, I smell like this. And
It's
it's from a
amazing.
brand called Rituals as well, which is great. And it's just like, yes, I feel like I've given myself that extra 2 minutes to put it on or whatever it was, just to like get all, yeah. So
Yes.
that's another way that you can do it. Of course, I I'm terrible with my daily affirmations and my journaling, but I'm actively working on my journaling. Jackie has given me a Kim Kranz journal, actually, like a
Oh,
journal exercise. I
really?
know she's the sweetest person ever in the
Jackie's the most
world. I can
amazing
say
person.
that. Sorry,
Jackie's
sorry.
just the most amazing person,
I
period.
know. She's like, I saw it was Kim Kranz and you had to have it. And I'm like, oh. So on my like this part of my journey, like I was cracking it open yesterday and I was like, okay, I'm like ready to finally like engage in this. So in that same breath, engaging with higher wisdom. So this is reading spiritual or philosophical texts, sacred writings or personal development books, anything that can help expand your consciousness. So again, like I'm like, okay, I'm seeking out this to refuel myself. So that's part of my like working with this book now. You can also work with crystals or sound. So you can be like, I'm into my rose quartz. I love my selenite. I do love my selenite. Or
Oh,
even like going to a sound bath or working with a sound bowl, just to even to support your energy clearing. Getting to know that side of those vibrations is something that we can do. Like my hands are itchy now, so it seems like that's good
you're
for me. I love that.
ooh.
Means I
Yeah,
need
that
to get
means
my
the
hands dirty.
vibration's already
Getting there.
coming up. It's an elevator. It's just like everybody.
Also paying attention to the synchronicities and intuition. So those can be signs that like you're attuned to like little energies. And actually, last night I have to look up this angel number because it was a stormish night. Everything was awful. I was in my bed, and then both the kids came into our bed, and that was I was getting kicked out of my bed essentially. So I went to Colin's bed, and then Colin came into Colin's bed, and then I was like, oh. So I went downstairs to get a tissue because my nose was running, and my allergies were going. And then I went to Maria's bed, and it was 4:44 by the time I went to bed. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna put that in here. What was it? Number 444 angel number.
Yeah.
Because I was like, why did I think this is part of it is like I can't spell number. I cannot spell number. That's one more time. Number. Okay, so this 444 is often seen as a message of support and guidance from your guardian angels. It signifies that your angels are with you, offering their love and assistance as you navigate your life's journey. The number sequence is a reminder to stay grounded, maintain a positive outlook, and have faith that you are on the right path. Like,
Mhm.
thank you.
Yep.
Like, that's really nice,
What
actually.
you needed. That's exactly what you needed to hear.
Truly, I needed that at 4 o'clock in the morning when I'm like, this is the fucking worst. But like, it's fine because my family's together, we're safe.
Yes.
Um, this one Malf has been working on. It's aligning your natural cycles. So following the moon phases or your cycle. So syncing with lunar or menstrual rhythms to help connect with the natural like ebb and flow of energy. So I have like again, I my body has been on a roller coaster, but I feel like I finally like regulated where I know what to expect. I'm not going to use one of the apps. I'm just like weird about apps. I don't need
Yeah.
another
Yeah,
thing.
of course. Do
But I
whatever you
like
feel.
to make but I do like make a note of like the first day of my last period. I'm like, okay, so I can like predict it and I can kind of feel. So I've been like trying to work on and actually I literally what did I do? I was trying to, yeah, cycle syncing. That was what I was looking into. So that was to determine which phase I was in. So like the menstrual phase, the follicular phase, the ovulatory phase, and the luteal phase. So yeah, so I'm like, yeah, anyways, this is I'm looking at mine, I'm like, cool and cool. Anyways, so that's something that I've been conscious of. Again, I have the space, I have the space in my brain and the want to do this right now. So this isn't like for everybody, I know this, but it's like kind of in that like grounding and getting to know your energies as well. Another thing you could do is honoring the seasonal traditions like the solstices or equinoxes, the full moons, any sort of spiritual practice in the physical world that would be helpful, right? So it's like, again, like becoming one with the earth.
Yeah.
And then the last one, which is like the last thing on my list, I should say, which is like, again, this is something that I feel most people feel good about is creating your sacred space. So that could be decluttering your environment, like literally taking the things that don't make you feel joy, as they say, um, and you know, removing it from the space. So peaceful outer space supports a peaceful inner space. um, Altars or candles, setting intention, like a simple home altar. It can really help like anchor a spiritual focus. Now, I like to say like with candles, this doesn't have to be candles because I'm not a candle girl. Like I'm allergic to all the things. I like my spell candles because they're basically like natural herbs and stuff. Whereas I can't do like Bath and Body Works candles. I can't. They're so fragrant. I just can't do it. Um, but I feel like it's anything that I do daily that I set intention to while I do it. And truly, it could be like this is the stuff I've thought about is like stirring my tea, which is a normal one, taking the time as my ritual. It could be like turning on the burner from my stove as well. I've got a gas stove, so I'll be like tick, 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 tick in the flame. And it's just like it's one of those things that I'm like, with this flame, I whatever, you know. But anything that I'm doing with intention, I'm trying to like make a spiritual practice. And that again, that comes down to our daily rituals. So a cup of tea in the morning with intention can be grounding. My daily shower with my, you know, if I start my head and I'm kind of just doing even a dry kind of cleansing when I just do my brushing,
Yeah.
brushing your hair, putting on new socks. It could be anything like that. So that's where a few good things can kind of help you out there. So yeah, I don't know. There's I don't know. What do you feel? How are you feeling?
I love it.
Yeah. I know it's hard. It sounds like so much, but I think it's important for people to just like start one thing at a time and then add on as you can, right? So like if like your morning you can breathe for 5 minutes or meditate, fantastic. If you can
Yeah.
only drink water with intention, that's fantastic as well. I
Yeah.
mean, and then even like on your drive home from work or wherever you're going, reflect on the day that you've had without judgment,
Yeah.
right? Just you can take those little practices and scatter them throughout your day and just to give yourself a little bit of that kind of grounding to kind of raise that up. Okay?
I love it.
Yeah, I love that. I don't know. How are you feeling?
Okay, very good. Oh, I feel like we should pull a card because Little Miss is saying,
Okay, no problem. Sorry, that was good timing anyways.
I know, baby girl. I know.
I feel like you didn't have to mute her at all.
Thankfully, she was able to sleep through pretty much all that. That
I'm
was real.
sorry. I feel like this was a long episode, and I'm so sorry. But
Was it
also,
though? I don't
I
think
have no
so.
idea. Sorry, not sorry. I don't even know.
I'm never sorry. Well, I should say that. I'm sorry constantly, but I'm never sorry about having a long episode because I always look forward to people's long episodes.
Exactly. I don't think people, I mean, like, I'll listen to your episode if it's long, like, truly. I actually,
Yeah.
even like some of like my favorite podcasts, I'm like, it's only 45 minutes. What the hell? Then, or it's a two-parter, and they're like, ah,
Oh, two-parters, they kill me. I feel like I'm like, I'm not gonna remember. I need to know now. I have to wait to listen to them both back to back. Hey, he's so
okay.
cute. He's so
Alrighty. So, my peeps, let's see what you need to
yeah.
know. Of course, I'm going to pull my Kim Krans, The Wild
Yes.
Unknown Animal Spirit. What do we need? What do we need? The wolf. The wolf.
Oh.
I feel like again, like I know the cards that are like regular, and I feel like this is a regular card. I mean, for
Yes.
like one that I've pulled often. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I mean, what's that from?
scary movie.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Sorry. And if anyone else, yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I mean.
yes, Cindy. Okay, the guardian of family and tribe, activism and ritual. The wolf's mission is to uphold the well-being and longevity of the pack. Healthy wolf energy expresses itself through activism, mentorship, humanitarian efforts, or teaching, religious or political studies. The wolf gets into trouble when it assumes every member of the tribe must follow suit. This includes children walking in their parents' footsteps. Although it will surely be uncomfortable at first, practicing tolerance helps balance out agitated wolf energy. Contemplate the following, embrace all, and exclude none. When in balance, you might feel reliable, democratic, and fearless. When you're out of balance, you might feel judgmental or dominating. To bring into balance, practice letting go. And I think that has a lot to do with like the kindness that I was like preaching earlier.
Yeah, which is crazy because the card that I pulled, which is from my Archangel Power Tarot card
Yep.
by Bradley Valentine, I pulled Change Your Life.
I'm
And
gonna
so, like,
change your life. I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna change your life. I'm gonna change it.
so the mini message is a sudden revelation that offers freedom, break free of procrastination, embrace the opportunities that bring change.
Mhm.
So it's time to change your life. This card represents a need to leave behind the old belief systems and ways of doing things that have become stale and out of date. When this card presents itself, the universe is telling you that you can no longer procrastinate on making the changes that you know in your own heart that you need to make. Suddenly, everything is crystal clear for you. Change is inevitable if you want to grow and evolve. Embrace this new direction in your life as liberating and exciting. You needn't go through this transformation alone. There's Archangel Shamuel.
Oh yeah, Shamuel. Yeah, the one we
I
were
think it
having
was
issues
last
with
time.
last time.
Yeah.
Was Shamuel? Yeah,
Yeah.
Cham.
Um,
Yeah, Shamuel.
yes, yeah. So he can help you find the new path and meaning in your life that you long for. So
Love that.
additional meanings are awakening, a sudden revelation that offers freedom, unexpected transformations, and life experiences. So, which is crazy because you know how Instagram and TikTok will send you videos and be like, your birth month is attached to this number right now, and this is what the message is going to be for you.
Yeah,
So I don't really pay too much mind into them unless they're sent to me.
yeah.
But Ryan had sent them to me, which is funny because he's a witch now.
Besides the
And
wit. Yeah.
and I noticed, which he didn't even realize, that both his month and my month were the same numbers, which was like 111 in this instance.
Okay,
And
yeah.
then the caption, it was like transformation is coming in the next 76 hours. And we're like, what the fuck? So it's funny for that card to also say transformation, and we're all just like, what's going on?
What do
Hopefully
you
something
mean?
positive. We have
Yeah.
no idea.
Yeah.
And that was on Saturday.
Okay. Interesting. Okay.
So tomorrow? I don't know. I forget what 76 hours is. Is
You know what?
that how
Be
it?
open to whatever. Do you know what I mean? That is just over 3 days, 3.5 days or something like that. 72 is 3 days. So
Yeah. So then, so probably tomorrow. Something is going to happen tomorrow.
I love that for you. And I
We'll see.
manifest that for you. Something fantastic would be good.
Yes. What I think, I know sometimes you're not supposed to say things out loud, but I'm going to because I want to manifest it nice and loud and clear.
Yeah.
He applied for a different job that will treat him so much better.
Yeah.
It's still going to be away, whatever, who cares? But we were able to connect with someone who already works there that I think would be in charge of hiring him. So I
Okay.
think in
Yeah.
my mind of minds is he'll get connected to like tomorrow. I feel
Yeah.
like there'll be a connection to be like, let's set up an interview, let's talk, let's do the things. So
Fabulous. Yeah.
that's
That's
my
good. Hey,
transformation.
put it out there. I think that's exactly, I mean, we talked about manifesting, but like if you give it a voice, then that usually helps, right? Give it the energy
Yeah.
you want.
Yes,
So say it out loud, say it all out loud, yell it, scream it, you know?
exactly.
No.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll see. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
If I
Definitely.
forget to update you, then just ask me because otherwise I'm going to
Exactly,
forget.
because we're like, Brittany doesn't listen to the episodes.
Yeah.
She's just here for the show.
Yeah, I'm here for fun. I'm just here. Hey, I showed up.
That you showed up, girl.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
because I'm on new SSRIs, I sleep better, which means I'm not too exhausted and I actually have energy during the day. So like things are getting better, guys.
Hey, I will take that win. That is so good. That is
Yes.
lovely. Hey,
Yes.
that's good.
It'd be
Right
really
on.
good.
All
Cool.
right,
Okay.
friends.
So where can everybody find us?
Well, you can find us on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, Basic Banter for Witches, or you can email us, basicbanterforwitches@gmail.com. Also, go to our the show notes, our Instagram bio, or whatever. Free questions. Actually, I have
Yes.
no idea. This is before that, I think. I have
Yeah.
no idea. But
Yeah.
do them
So plan
anyways.
to have them in before July
Yeah.
28th.
Yeah. Have them in.
Before
Yeah. And this is for yeah, this is the 26th, comes out on the 26th. Like, get your questions in because this is like, we're going to do a call probably next week. We'll do it today. We'll do it whatever. But we are going to be doing those questions. I'm
Yes.
excited. The first time
I
back in
think
season
we might
four.
have to switch it up to every 2 months instead of once a month. But
Yeah.
and it depends on the questions. If there's lots coming in,
Totally.
we'll do it more often, but maybe every 2 months, and then that way we can get a good amount of collection.
A good episode in. Yeah, for sure. Right. Okay,
Well,
guys. Well, we love you. Thank you for your
love
time.
you.
Thank
Talk
you
to you.
for holding me while I cried. I appreciate it.
Love,
I feel
love you.
you. I love you. That's
Talk
it.
to
Okay.
you guys
Bye.
soon. Bye bye now. Bye bye.
Bye.